Okay, today is Wednesday, July 8th, 2020. We're 11:45 Starkweather in Plymouth. As you can see, we're at an outside clean out here, just past the building. We're going to do a televise from here out to the city main. We're also going to check inside the building and see if we have possibly a clean out near the back of the building to televise the inside building drains as well. This is a 4-inch cast iron clean out. We are running a centering guide because we do believe that this does change to 6-inch clay tile, and we want to be able to have a visual. As you can see here, we're still in 4-inch. Has a small amount of buildup to it, but nothing that's major. There have been some ongoing sewer issues here. It is a yoga studio. Unfortunately, it hasn't been open for some time due to the health restrictions. As you can see here, we're starting to hold just a little bit of water. Okay, you can see here's where we change from the cast iron over to the clay tile. You can see we have a 45 here. You can see we have a little bit of calcite buildup at this joint. You can see it appears to be pretty flat sewers. We have some paper that sits in, but we're currently, here you can see we start to hold some water. Here you can see the water level increases. Again, you can see another joint with a small bit of calcite. Okay, you can see we have some calcite here at the city main as well. We're actually going to see if we can get inside and flush some toilets just to see what kind of water flow that we have coming through. We are going to pause at this time. Okay, we turned the recording back on. We do have somebody in that's going to flush a toilet 3 or 4 times. We just want to check and see what kind of flow that we have that's coming through the sewer at this point. It looks like the sewer might be a little flat in areas. You've seen it was holding some water, and that there was a slight belly in the clay tile. Okay, you can't see at the bottom. You can see we do have a small amount of water here that's flowing down through. We are going to flush the toilet several more times to see if we can, if with some of the debris that was in the line moves downstream as well. We will leave our recording on. Okay, we do have some sinks running in the building right now at this point. We are going to go ahead and start to pull back. We will continue our recording. We will pause in the area that's holding water to see if we can locate where that is on the property. Again, you can see here we do have a small amount of water flow that's coming back. We have basically 2 sinks running with cold water. Here you can see is another joint with some calcite. Okay, you can see here, this is where we're starting to hold just a little bit of water. Okay, we're going to pause. We're going to locate this. Okay, we have located this. This is down approximately 5 feet 5 inches. It is 2/3 of the way across the road. It's in the northbound lane, just short of the curb. You can kind of see this is where it starts to hold some water. We're going to continue to pull back, and we will mark our other area where we're not holding water. But as you can see, the debris does move fairly slow through this area. As you can see, the water level with the flow that we have is increasing. Okay, here you can see this is an area where we seem to have pretty decent flow, and you can see the flow moving. We are going to pause again to locate. Okay, we have located this second area. This is just shy of the curb on the building side of the road. So you see there's approximately about 20 feet of pipe where we're holding some water. As you see, we're continuing to flow water at this point. We are going to go ahead and push forward back to the 1 point so you can get an idea of roughly how the pipe's holding water, and then we will go ahead and pull back and finish our recording. As you can see, we're holding almost half a pipe. You can see it's just over our camera. Seems to be the area where we end up having an issue. And you can see we're still holding here at this point. It's almost going to be close to the 67-foot mark. where it starts heading down towards the city main. You'll see here that coming up. Right here you can see how we're not holding water at this point. We are going to go ahead and pull back at this time. We will continue to pull back all the way through. We are going to make one more location. We do want to locate where the transition is from the clay tile to the cast iron. Okay, we are going to pause to mark the transition. Okay, we have located this spot. This is to the north of the sidewalk up to the building. It's a little bit in front of where the stop box is located, but it is on the building side of the sidewalk. As you can see, as we pull back, that 45, this is what turns it towards us. As you can see, cast iron here is also holding when we have flow going. You can see we are holding an amount of water here in the 4-inch cast iron as well. That is a little bit harder to see as we pull back, but you can see as we pull back and then push in a little, you can see we don't have we have a good flow in this area here. So it appears the biggest problem is the piping that's located basically under the road. Again, you can see we have a little bit of scale that's built up in the cast iron, but we don't believe that's what's causing the issue. As you can see, we have good flow in this area. The pipe's not really holding any water. And here you can see this is the water flow coming from the building. Again, we just have 2 sinks running, one in the bathroom, one in like a laundry tub area. As you can see, we have decent flow that comes through.